Hello, my Pisces friends, Guiding Halo. Hope you're all doing well. Let's find out what's coming in for you. Money, career, finance. Find out what's affecting your finances this month. Could be relationships, could be bosses, could be friends at work, people, places, things. Let's find out what's going on. The Dreamer, Pisces energy, a leap of faith. Follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities coming in. That's beautiful. The Hermit, oh, it's time of homeostasis, I'd call it. Dealing with a Virgo, perhaps. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and self-discovery. I'm doing these readings a little bit different, just for tidy's sake, if nothing else. I'm a Virgo myself, so I do like to be tidy. Someone here is becoming very wise, or trying to make very wise moves. Also, trying to figure out how to be wise amongst taking that leap of faith that, well, as you feel very well, you know, could be in the wrong direction, but you just never know. Yeah, Five of Cups, not seeing the positive in that. So I would say someone feels like they may be taking a leap of faith in the wrong direction, but should I do it anyway? High Priestess energy, taking a leap toward, someone here is incredibly intuitive. If this is you, I would definitely say you're on par and you should listen to your intuition in a big, big way. Yep, you should. Don't discount your intuition, my friends. The Unknown card. Wow, there's just a whole lot of unknown following you. It's like you have the intuitive nudge. I think the divine is not giving you the answers because it's time for you to take a leap of faith. You need to trust in what it is that you do not see, and trust in the divine to carry how you feel. Two of Pentacles. Decisions need to be made. Plain and simple. Decisions need to be made, and you don't know if you're going to make the right one. You have intuitive insights. You don't know if they're playing into your fears, or they're coming from fear, or they're actually coming from a good place, or the divine's warning you. It looks like there's no shape to what this intuitive situation is. Like you can't put a shape on it, so you can't make sense of it logically, which is causing an issue. I think you're pretty good to go along with the flow, but there's some sort of stop up here with the divine really challenging you to use your intuition. So the Hermit, we have someone coming back around, or you may want to talk to somebody or have somebody come back around in circumstance, situation, something coming back up within. It's an awakening. No wonder with the Sage card, the High Priestess energy, very wise energy, very smart energy. So trust yourself. But how do I trust myself, Halo, when I know I've got this decision to make? I mean, everybody knows I have a decision to make. If I take a leap of faith, what if it doesn't work out? I don't want to end up being the one crying again because, you know, I took a leap of faith into the unknown, you know, and ended up creating chaos. I don't want to do that. You see both sides of the fence here. And this is about someone coming back around, or something coming back around. Possibly a job that ended due to the whole COVID madness in this world. And then, so now it may be coming back around. Look at that, the Leap of Faith card again. You have major arcana all over your reading. Taking that leap of faith. So there's two situations here, it seems, where you want to take a leap of faith in order to do something, but there is a terrified little at any movement that doesn't look like you may have control of a situation or circumstance. You want to flee. It feels as though you're trying to use wisdom. You're trying to use what you've learned and be very methodical about it. Maybe that's the problem, is the divine's telling you to take a leap of faith in both circumstances, and you refuse to move because you see all the points of view that can happen. Nine of Swords. So the Google Home is going to talk about circumstances now. That's funny. If you want to talk about circumstance, she says, you want me to look up that meaning. I guess somebody should look up the meaning of circumstances. Temporary or otherwise. So all up in your head, stress, sleepless nights, aggravation, doing the mental processing, trying to figure out what to do. It's like your thoughts are stabbing you every which way. And at night might very well be the only time that you can think about these things, because it's the only time that it's quiet enough in the world around you, especially if you're this spiritual person and you're picking up on other energies. If you're picking up on other energies around you, I mean, the unknown could be is whether this is your energy or not. This sadness, this fear, this whatever it is. If that's the case, I want you to sit there. Close your eyes. Imagine a circle of mirrors around you so that the back of the mirrors are facing you and the reflective part of the mirrors are all facing outward. Now, no energy can come near you or get to you when it's all reflected back out into the world. So sit there, take a deep breath, and then alone with your own energy, decide how it is you feel and go from there. All right, tell me about this. One more card for this Hermit situation. The Four of Wands. This is about a celebration. This could be about a passionate new start, a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. It's also a celebration, someone coming in or you coming to them or something. I want to say there's a certain amount of shock going on here. That's what I feel. I don't see it on the board, but I sense a certain amount of shock. It's like if you wait too long, it could be past your moment of opportunity. And if it's past your moment of opportunity, then you're going to end up the one all upset and stressed about this marriage situation or this contractual agreement. There could be a contract coming in that someone is very concerned about. Tell me what the angelic message is for the side on the left here, the left side. Oh. It's a good time to give birth to new situations and ideas in your life. I'm watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. So, see, you're being led. If you wanted to take a leap of faith, there's absolute reason to do so. The Hermit, the reason you're in this energy, to make your decision, ask yourself which brings me closer to my divine purpose and which way takes me away from it. What brings you closer to love? That is everybody's divine purpose. Is love. To be love, to be care, to be understanding. What you use to show that love and to spread love around is what is actually the vehicle you use to bring your divine purpose to the world. If that is the case, it kind of makes it understand and easier to understand that you will have many situations that you can use to be who you are here to be in this lifetime. In the circumstances, many situations in order to, and abilities, talents, gifts, many of them to show and be love. Okay, I'll put that down. I'm going to... Somebody here is struggling with the idea of marriage. Will I have enough? Am I enough? Will I be enough? Can I marry myself to this situation, this circumstance? Can I stay alone forever? Can I do my work alone forever? Can I just stay where I am and have people just go away and leave me alone forever? No. The next question is, do I want it? Do I want that? Do I want to become the teacher? Do I want to become the wise sage? Do I want to step in that? Is divine calling me to it? They're saying to take a leap of faith on both sides, but the problem is, my Pisces friends, is I don't know that you're having much faith right now in anything, any circumstance, any situation really. So the question is, then that would tell me that there's lack of faith in yourself. And if there's lack of faith in yourself, then that's where the real issue is. And I'd say the real decision is to come out of hermit mode and start having more faith in you. Take all that you are and head forward, put all the love that is you in this cup, and hop on your trusty steed and start living your life. Take all you are to the world around you, and you will not go wrong. I promise you. Tell me about this. It's a good time to give birth to new circumstances and situations in your life. The Hermit. Something about becoming the very wise sage, teaching other people. Someone's got cold feet. Someone's got a lot of cold feet. They're not sure what platform to use in order to create this new, the way they would teach or what they would do, whether it's personal growth or whatever it is. Tell me about this. To make a decision, ask yourself which way brings you closer to divine purpose, which way takes you away from it. See, you're almost there. You want to be able to put down the burdens. You're trying to build something. You just don't even know what you're trying to build. That's the energy I get. It's the back and forth energy between should I or shouldn't I. People give me this idea, and nothing really resonates with me. The only way a lot of times something's going to resonate with you, I can't even. The only way a lot of times something's going to resonate with you is if the divine takes you into a dire enough circumstance in order for you to step outside of yourself, take that leap of faith, so that justice and balance can come to your life. That's why I couldn't even. Leap of faith. I got 3 times, 3 different decks. Okay, tell me about this unknown card, please. Good news coming in at a fast. It changes things, and things begin to move at a fast pace. The staleness of things ends, and things move at a fast pace. Now, there's a need to make a decision. There's lots of juggling going on. Should I end a cycle and start the new? What should I do? Sorry, cards are going everywhere. I think you're going to have some great happiness as long as you can step out of a lack mentality. How do we go with the High Priestess energy? Tell me about the High Priestess energy. My hand is a bit sore today. A wish granted coming your way. Perhaps the wish granted is in spending time alone, watching things go around, spending time in... There's some sort of insight that's coming your way. I wonder if switching from being the knower to being the learner, or switching from being the learner to being the knower, is going to make you incredibly happy, even though there's fear surrounding it. 2 of Pentacles, make the decision to get that started. Make the decision to get that going. You have everything. You are the magic that needs to happen here. You have all the knowledge, you have all the wisdom, you have the emotional stability, and you have the finances. And it's already been created in the ethers, so therefore it shall be created here on the planet. Whether you do it or another one does it. There's huge bounty that will come to you. The thing is, you have to get going. Tell me about Judgment. Hangman energy. Stuck in this back and forth energy between should I or shouldn't I. I think the divine's going to make the decision to chop you out of that hangman tree. And I'm telling you, when the divine makes that decision for you, it can be painful. At a crossroads, there's some sort of contract here that you have in order to teach people, in order to be the wise sage, in order to something. And the divine's asking you just to pick one thing and get started with it. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to figure out how it's all going to work. Just as long as you get started. Tell me about this 9 of Swords. Look at that. Good news comes in, a creative idea, a creative spark, and then we have the 4 of Wands. This is marrying yourself to celebration. There could be celebration in a marriage, celebration with a contract. There could be a wedding that someone is going to go to. Someone could also find out that they are pregnant again, or they have become pregnant, and this could also be the mother of a family or a circumstance or situation that ends up with some good news about a marriage or a contract. We could have a female owner of a company or a female judge that brings some sort of justice in a circumstance or a situation. This could be a home base or something, a celebration that will happen over a home that is sold, or financial, something that comes from family lineage. Putting in the work, buckling down, putting in the work. Someone's definitely dealing with a Virgo or an earth sign that they need to work with to create something. The Magician with the Queen of Pentacles staring right at it. It's time to really step into. It's time. The Wheel of Fortune is all about divine timing. It's time to step into the power that is you. The divine is calling you forward to do just that. I wonder where that hope, faith, and trust is going to come from. One more message from the divine for my Pisces friends for April. Metamorphosis. Trust this process. Be patient. Becoming cannot be rushed. Change is beautiful. So, you've been waiting for divine timing. I think there's something right in front of your face, and you see it, but there's been something holding you up. I don't know if it's the I can't, or I won't, or I can't, or I don't, or I this is, or I that. I have no idea. You would know that. So take it as it resonates. I love you guys. Blessings.